Kevin, this has been a fantastic project, but I'm sure it's been a challenging project. Has it gone more or less the way you thought it would?
Pretty much to plan. There's been a few hurdles, but nothing that's been major, and as you can see where we are now, we're pretty much finished as far as lane's concerned.
What have been the major challenges along the way?
Well, logistics really, just making sure that the timing of getting things manufactured was done in good enough timing to keep the installation team fed so they could keep to the programme we had, because we're not the only people who are doing activations at the whole Dickinson Stadium at the moment. There's a lot of other people who are doing work here. What
needs to be done now then, Kev?
So, I think as everyone knows, 36,000 stones sold. There's about 34,500 in the ground right now. Those last 1,500 will be in before the end of next week. We've then got the timeline to continue, which we may be going to have a look at in a moment. And then we're into the old cleaning, sealing and grouting. We're probably going to be done in about 4 or 5 weeks.
36,000 tiles, you've got to grout them, and you're still going to get it done in that short space of time?
We are. Yeah, we've got some proven methodology that sort of gets that grouting done efficiently, in a robust way, but also in a timely manner.
I got one for me and my daughter when they were announced. How do I find it?
Well, I've got a proven method for you. So everybody who has a stone in Everton Way, everybody will get an email with a location map on. We're working on that right now. We've mapped about 10,000 of the stones in the ground now. So we know where about a third of the people are. That's a continual process that we're working on. And at some point during the summer, later on in the summer, everybody will get that email with a simple location map directing them to their specific area of Everton Way.
I always think this is a legacy project, isn't it, Kev? Because this is going to be here for an awful long time.
It is, and if you just, as we've just been doing, have a look at some of the messages on here, they have a deep emotional meaning for a lot of the supporters there, and they'll be coming and looking at them game after game, year after year, season after season.
The timeline is absolutely terrific, Kev. Does it go right back to day one, 1878?
1878, with that piece being up at the top end towards the Mersey, and it ends with 2025 down near Regent Road and moving into the new stadium.
A lot of people will stop here, won't they, to look at the halcyon year of 1985.
Indeed, and it's probably the most popular year. We've got 3 events in 1985. Yeah, we've got European Cup Winners' Cup win,
yeah,
league title number 8,
yeah,
and then Goodison's greatest night, which is not in yet, against Bayern Munich.
As an Evertonian, it must have been a labour of love to put the timeline together.
Yeah, there's been a lot of engraving on these. You can see the size of the text on each one compared to the fan stones, and getting that detail right on all those trophies, particularly that old league championship one as well. Just needed to make sure we got all of that detail looking spot on.
And there'll be space to add another stone on, won't there, when we win something down here at Dickinson Stadium?
Not even fingers crossed, for sure.